I've designed and built a very simple iPhone tripod adapter out of a piece of 2x2 cedar that I had laying around. On one side I've routed a groove. The thickness or width of the groove is designed to hold my iPhone with its rubber case on snugly in the groove. The length of the groove and the position of the groove front to back is very important for reasons I'll describe. On the other side, also in a precise location, I've drilled and screwed in a 3/8 to 1/4 inch tripod adapter. This gives me the 1/4 20 female thread I need to mount this on a tripod. Now, to explain the length of the groove, the position from front to back, and the position of the thread mount, I'll demonstrate by showing one that's already mounted on a tripod. Now, whenever you mount a camera on a tripod, it's very important that the lens be mounted directly above the screw mount, because it's around the screw mount that the tripod head pivots. And that's important especially if you're taking, for example, panoramic photos where you want to actually rotate the camera as you take the photo. It's important that the camera rotate around the lens so the position of the lens is not changing. This mount accomplishes that. By dropping the camera into the groove and making sure it's positioned tightly against this end, the lens is lined up directly above the pivot point, side to side and front to back. If you want to take a vertical shot, you drop the camera in vertically, make sure it's positioned tightly against the other end of the groove, and once again the lens is lined up directly above the thread mount, which is also the pivot point. Now, I thought about installing a bubble level in here because it's always good to level your tripod before you do a panorama. But in reality, there are plenty of pretty cheap bubble level software applications available for the iPhone that you can load up onto here. Just lay your iPhone on top, level your tripod, and then you're good to go. For those of you who are interested in knowing exactly how I routed this groove in the right location and at the right length, this is my router setup. I took a router table, I mounted my router underneath, set up the fence, and I clamped this board. This board will hold the piece of stock against the fence tightly, and these stops that I clamped on either end control the length of the groove. By plunging the piece of wood down onto the bit and then running it from one stop and then back to the other stop, that controls the exact length of the groove. And there you have it.